Never in my wildest dreams did I think a single evening could unravel a foundation we had so carefully constructed together. Yet, that fateful night, when my spouse disregarded my concerns and attended that gathering, altered everything. When I walked away without a word, I believed it was the end of our story. In truth, it marked the start of a grueling, unforeseen journey for both of us. It all began a few days earlier, just before the weekend. She brought up the event casually, as if it were a trivial matter. Some colleagues invited me. She mentioned, describing it as a simple get-together, nothing wild, but something in her voice, or perhaps a gut instinct, hinted at a different reality. A persistent unease gnawed at me, that quiet inner voice urging caution, demanding attention. I approached her gently at first, voicing my reservations. "I don't think it's wise," I said, striving to keep my tone steady. "Those kind of events can spiral," I added, suggesting she might sit this one out. Her response was a blend of astonishment and irritation, as if I were overstepping or being unreasonable. "You're blowing this out of proportion," she snapped, insisting it was just a party, and she had every right to go. Her words stung, not because she wanted to attend, but because my concerns felt brushed aside, as if they held no weight. Over the next few days, we bickered quietly. I tried to convince myself to trust her, to hold fast to the vows we'd exchanged. But the disquiet lingered. I kept glancing at my phone, hoping she'd reconsider, though deep down I sensed she wouldn't. When the night arrived, I stayed late at work, trying to distract myself, but my thoughts were elsewhere. Returning home, I found the house eerily still, save for the soft hum of the refrigerator. She was gone. My stomach churned. Then my phone lit up a message from one of her friends. "She's here, having a blast." That moment shattered something inside me. I didn't reply. I didn't call. Words felt too risky, too likely to come out wrong. Instead, I grabbed a duffel bag, threw in some clothes and my toothbrush, and walked out. I left no farewell, no note, just a need to escape, to clear my head, to breathe. That night stretched endlessly, one of the most agonizing I'd ever endured. Sprawled on a friend's couch, I stared at the ceiling, replaying every moment, every word we'd exchanged. Why did she go? I wondered. Did my feelings mean nothing to her? Was our bond so brittle? A profound loneliness gripped me, the kind that tightens your chest. Her silence was deafening. No calls, no messages, no attempt to explain. I began to question whether she even grasped the weight of her actions or cared at all. As the hours dragged on, doubt morphed into something sharper. Anger. Anger that she'd fractured our trust so effortlessly. The next day, I avoided home, staying out as long as possible to delay the inevitable confrontation. But when I finally returned in the late afternoon, a knock at the door jolted me. My heart raced as if I'd just sprinted a mile. I opened it, and there she stood, eyes swollen and red from crying, hands trembling faintly. She said nothing at first, her gaze a silent plea for forgiveness, understanding, or perhaps a chance to start anew. Guilt was etched across her face. After what felt like an eternity, she spoke. "I'm so sorry," she said, her voice breaking with remorse. "I should have listened. I messed up." I wanted to shout, to unleash all the pain bottled inside, but instead, I stood there numb. We sat and talked for hours, truly talked, for the first time in weeks, maybe months. We laid bare our truths. She explained why she went, feeling suffocated by the monotony of our routine, yearning to reconnect with a part of herself she felt slipping away. I confessed my fear of losing her, of feeling unseen in our marriage. The conversation was raw, often painful, punctuated by tears. Yet, beneath the hurt, something unexpected emerged, a fragile flicker of hope, a tentative belief that perhaps we could mend what had been broken. That night taught me how delicate trust is, how a single choice can shatter it, and how much courage it takes to confront the truth, admit fault, and try again. I can't predict what lies ahead for us. I don't know if things will ever feel the same. But I've learned this. Sometimes silence speaks louder than words, and stepping away can be the first step toward finding your way back. If you're facing something similar, don't ignore the red flags. Don't let pride silence you. In the end, it's raw, messy, honest communication that can either save a relationship or set you free.